Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Celebrity TV quiz, Shooting Stars. Introducing Team A. Please welcome Annika Rise. Welsh songstress Annika is the only known woman to have spaghetti for hair. She grooms it daily with a spaghetti comb. On Saturday night, she treats it with bolognese sauce and parmesan and invites Italian stallions to dinner. And joining Annika on Team A, please welcome DLT. Pipe-smoking, duck-faced lunatic DLT always buys his PLJ and BLT at VHS, then devours it in his BMW GTI. He buys his CDIs in HMV on HP, and everyone agrees he's an SOB, TTFN. And now, please welcome the captain of Team A, Mr. Mark Lamar. And introducing Team B, please welcome Ardal O'Hanlon. During a recent autopsy, Ardal's stomach was found to contain Rice Krispies, lots of beetroot, a German helmet, a Lipton's tea van, Paul Daniels remains, Ollie the Owl, and 100 weight of belt wax. You've guessed it, he's a hungry boy. And joining Ardal on Team B, please welcome Carol Vorderman. Bog-eyed, bra-busting, brain-box Carol has sunbeams growing out of her underpants and moonbeams nestling in her joggers. Why? I'll tell you why. She's a space groupie. And finally, please welcome the captain of Team B, Miss Ulrika Johnson. And now, please welcome your hosts for this evening, Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer.
Welcome to Shooting Stars. It's a lovely show and it's for you.
It is a lovely show. Now, let me warn you, if during the course of the evening you should hear this noise, don't worry, it's just DLT snuffling for truffles under his desk.
Could be true, we just don't know at this stage. And this over here, it's Annika. Oh, Annika. Hang on a minute.
You got your come up and send, Vic.
Oh.
No, and I think it was working as well.
I'll never be able to use that hair again.
I'm really rather pleased. It was left major pube. At least it was to my ear. Vic, that beautiful violin music's made me feel a bit tearful.
Is it?
But never mind, because I'll be cheered up instantly. It's George Dawes, the man with the score. Beautiful baby. How are you doing, George?
I'm all right. I was just saying to the wife back there, don't matter who you are, how old you are, where you come from, we all like a little bit of Yankee Doodle, don't we?
Well, that's the introduction's over. First round's true or false. Is it true or merely a falsehood? First question's for you, Ardal. True or false? Florence Nightingale, the nurse, always kept a small owl in her pocket when she carried out her hospital rounds. True or false?
It's true.
It's true, Ardal O'Hanlon! DLT,
That's me. Yes, obviously. Have you got any secret vices, or do you keep them all on display in your workshop?
They're mainly out there and up front at all times.
Lovely to see you, DLT. Can you answer this question? Arthur Lowe had it written into his dad's army contract that on no account was he to have a bomb inserted into his trousers.
I would say that is so ludicrous that you would think I would say true, but I'll say false.
It's true!
True, sorry, DLT. Sorry, DLT. Ulrika, Alvin Stardust, the chicken in a basket style entertainer, always wore gloves to stop him nibbling on his edible fingers. True or false?
True?
It's false.
I can change my
Ulrika. Think about it.
Mark!
Nice to see you in your D-mob suit, Mark.
Mark, true or false? Paul Daniels' head is as heavy as a good-sized turnip. Paul Daniels.
Yeah, I think it must be at least as heavy as a good size. Probably
You reckon?
heavier. A lot heavier.
A lot heavier. You're saying heavy. Well, let's
can
find
check
that out then. I've got a bunch of scales.
And I've got a turnip.
You've got a turnip. And I've got Paul Daniels' head. Which I severed earlier.
That's not a turnip.
No, you're a Swede, Ulrika. This is a turnip.
Let's see. Well,
What reading have you got there, Science Officer?
his head weighs 6.5 pounds. I beheaded him earlier tonight. So it's still quite fresh and hasn't lost any of its vital juices.
I'm reading 3.25 pounds, Vic.
So Paul Daniels' head is heavier.
You're right.
He's right.
Turnip come, turnip go. Where it's heading from, I don't know. You love them, Bongo, don't you?
Yes, I did.
Carol Vorderman. And I see you've got a bun in the oven, Carol.
Underneath the table?
Yeah.
I have what's known as Irish toothache.
Which is,
Being
yes,
pregnant,
you're
yeah.
up the duff, as it were. And you got a name for the prospective juvenile?
Yeah.
What?
George. Yeah?
Oh, I've thought if it was a boy, maybe consonant, and a girl, maybe vowel. Vowel Vorderman, yeah. Could work. Oh, Carol, you've been very patient.
Bob.
Yeah, and it's to your credit. True or false? Vigorously
Does that mean I
bang...
get an extra point? Oh, shut up.
True or false, Carol? Vigorously banging your head against a wall burns up to 150 calories an hour. True or false?
True.
It is true, Carol!
It must be a great feeling when the chopper goes up, Annika.
Oh, and it's a cracker every time.
I'll bet it
Never
is.
get fed up with that.
Well, I certainly don't. Annika, true or false? Indian women can legally marry goats.
Yeah.
DLT, yeah, laughing there at another country's culture.
Yeah. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is true.
Well, that's in the true or false round, so let's go straight over to George Rose and say,
What are the
first scores,
scores,
George Rose?
Both teams have 2 points!
The next round is the clips round. And the first clip is for you, Team B. Lovely Team B. He loves his own bongo, you know. Have a look at this clip, Team B, and then we'll ask you a question there on Papon.
Vicky? I thought what to send young Edward for his birthday.
What?
Portable wireless.
The portable is much appreciated. And also was useful at Oxford.
Whoa! Wow. Well, Tim, were you watching closely? I hope you were, because it's an observation-style question.
Right.
What was the gentleman, probably the father, doing in the bath?
He was smoking.
He was smoking?
He was timing himself smoking.
Let's have a look. Yes, he was smoking. He was having a smoke. Having a fag in the bath. Having a fag in the bath.
Team A, take a look at this clip of some traditional flamenco-style Spanish dancing.
This is the story of my holy mother who went east with a one-eyed dog. I am the one-eyed dog of which my brother Leonard speaks. Yes, she was a whore, but on Sunday she cooked a great pot of tapas. Hey!
Arty Spanish footage there. Now it's an observation question. I'd like you, Team A, to tell us what was the name of the two brothers in that film.
Oh, Leonard and Sweaty Bill.
Yeah.
Leonard and Sweaty Bill. It's as simple as that. The end of the clip time, so let's go straight over to George Dawes and ask what are the scores, George Dawes?
I got drunk last night. Shouldn't have been sitting in a teacup. I'm in it for the crack, mate. I have a great time, I do. I just love the crack. I'm a scouse, I got a smashing sense of humour, and I love the crack, I really do. Both teams have 3 points.
Hey, guess what? Let's have a Maverick round.
Oh, yes, please, yes,
Let's have a Maverick round. DLT, I'd like you to get out there in the centre of that disc there.
No
please.
chance.
Go on.
No, come on,
go on.
Get out. All right, what?
And I would like you now to represent the creation of the universe via the gift of dance.
Face the audience there, DLT. Recreate the creation of the universe.
Via the medium of dance. Picking a peppermint up.
No, that was the little thing that went into the Big Bang Theory, you see.
George, as always in these Maverick rounds, it's up to you whether you're going to give points or not for that performance. What say you?
Oh, I'll go.
Sure, I'll give it a point.
You give it a point? Very kind of it.
Just the one.
Yeah, have you seen Pretty Woman?
Yes.
Yeah, so what? I mean, it's been on telly 4 times, been in the cinema, been on video. What are you, some kind of film buff now? Aliens film guy? This is my show, Sunshine.
Sorry.
No, well, I've taken the point away. You can sing for it, mate.
Next round, as always, is the impressions round, where myself and Mr. Vic Reeves, who's hopefully seated here,
Hello.
do impressions of popular celebrities, and you have to guess...
Carol about my skills.
Oh, yeah. Carol, you know the Out of the World show that you do?
Yeah.
About spookiness and all
Yeah,
that?
spooky, yeah.
I saw an episode where you had the fellas who could receive new symphonies from the composers,
Yeah.
and they used them as a shell to play the new music.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
No.
Well, you did it.
Well, you were on it.
Yeah.
The extraordinary thing is, Carol, is Vic has that very same skill. So, yes. No, honestly.
Really?
You like to see it? It's incredible.
I would like to see it, actually.
Honestly, dead composed.
I can.
Really? Go on.
Yeah, I've got my keyboard here.
Yeah.
You do it tonight?
Yes, I'm going to accept messages from the, the dead composers, and I'll
Beethoven?
transfer them through my fingers
Yeah.
into the keyboard.
Fantastic.
For you.
Well, do you want to prepare yourself?
You're going to do
Yes,
that
hang on.
now?
Okay. Just you. Have they made contact, Vic?
No, it's just me piles.
Come on.
I'll start now.
Go on.
I'm making contact. I've got... I've got... Hang on. It's dead composer. Hang on. Here we go.
So, was that then?
I don't know. Dead composer, isn't it? Chopin, someone like that. I don't know.
Probably Chopin.
One of them. Beethoven or someone.
Were you impressed, Carol?
Fantastic, yeah.
I've
It
sent
wasn't-
messages from all, you know, Julian Lennon sends me messages.
Yeah.
Right, well, that brings us on to the impressions round.
Yes, the impressions round where myself and Mr. Vic Reeves do impressions of dead personality. Hello, yes. It's the impressions round now, of course, where myself and Mr. Vic Reeves, who's hopefully seated here.
Hello.
Yes, he would appear to be. Do impressions of celebrities, and you have to guess who it is. Ulrika?
Pay attention.
Picking the dog dirt out of your nails.
The first impression is, who is this?
Kids and water. As soon as I'll... It's Lamar.
It's a very tepid Rolf Harris.
It is a very tepid Rolf Harris. Well done, Rolf. Now, at this point in the impressions round, Mr. Vic Reeves will sing a song in the club style. And you have to guess what song it is he's singing. So, if you're ready, Vic?
Yes, I'm ready.
Ardle!
Cool for Cats.
Cool for Cats by Squeeze. Well done.
Well done, Adel. Are you a cool cat or a hot dog?
I'm a hot dog.
A hot dog.
I'm a hot dog covered in mustard.
Mustard.
Yes.
That sounds delicious.
And onions.
Oh, that...
What else?
Oh, you got me slobbering there.
I bet you'd love to nibble on his hot dog, wouldn't you, Ulrika? That's the end of our impressions. So let's hand over to our guests and ask them to do impressions of their own. As we say,
Random light, like Bomber Command, spreads ruin and chaos throughout the land.
who's it gonna be? Borderman.
Drink! Drink!
Hi.
Hi.
It's me. It's Father Jack.
Jack.
Father Jack.
Father Jack! Random lights! Use all your strength to pick out the guest with the shortest length.
Arno!
Hello.
Oh, hello.
You do it.
Flipper. That's the end of the impressions round. Let's ask George Dawes. What are the scores, George Dawes?
Mark has 6 and Ulrika has 7.
Annika,
Hello.
you're from the Rice
Drifted off
family.
there. Yeah.
Did
Did he doze off?
I did. I
Oh,
really
I don't blame you.
had a bit of a daze then.
You're from the Rice family. Annika, do you have an anti-partner?
Okay.
Have you got an Uncle Ben?
When you go to sleep on a bed of rice with like a pillow.
Do you get hired out at weddings to be thrown at the bride?
The next round is the dove round, the dove from above. And I've got to ask you, my beautiful guest, to help me to entice the dove down from its nest by... Help me! Thank you. By the gift of the coo. Could you do that for me, please?
Come along. Down she comes to lay her eggs, but I wish for once she'd wear some kegs.
There she is, the beautiful plump dove from above. Now, as you can see, written on the flange of the dove are categories of questions. And we're going to be asking you to choose one of those categories and answer a question They're on. Oh, yes. Now,
Right.
hidden behind one of those categories...
Bob,
Yeah?
before you go any further, a dove was arrested last week for smoking a dovetail joint.
Now, hidden behind one of the categories is a very, very special prize. And if you should choose that category, you'll hear this noise. However, should you answer any question correctly during this round, you'll hear this noise. Okay, is that clear? And it falls to you, Ardle, to choose the first category from the dove from above.
I'll have toads.
You'll have toads.
Yes,
What a lovely choice.
Lovely choice. Toads. Ardle, can you name 3 different types of toad? Can you do that?
Of course I can. A cane toad.
Cane toad.
A bull toad. And a shop toad. Have you not heard of
Yes,
that?
indeed. You could have had natterjack toad, common toad, or of course, pigeon toad.
It's very funny. Very good. Mark, pick a category from there.
Pronoctia.
What?
Pronoctia.
Pronoctia. On their wedding night.
Questions, but have you got an answer?
On their wedding night, does the bride or the groom take precedence on use of the toilet?
The bride.
You're saying the bride? Well, I'm sorry, it's whoever's need is greatest.
Yes, when they get in the room.
Ulrika, choose a category from the dove.
I'll have ooh-ah.
Ooh-ah.
Please.
Listen to this dialect tape, Ulrika, and I'm going to ask you to identify what part of the country this accent is from.
Die, you bloody daughter!
Would you like to hear that again?
Would you want to hear that again?
Yes, it was so funny.
Die, you bloody daughter!
It's a regional accent, Ulrika, but which one is it?
Which region?
Home counties. Dorset. Devon.
Devon, Ulrika!
Annika, pick a category from the dove.
From above!
I think I'll have biology.
Biology. What a good choice. Biology. Annika.
Yes.
How many balls do men have?
Usually 2.
What's the answer, Vic?
1.
You've got 1.
I thought we all did.
1, 2,
What are you doing?
3, 4.
That's a bunch of grapes.
It is just the 1, but it's a beauty. That's the end of the Duff from Above round. So sad, so sad. So let's go straight up to George Dawes and say, what are the scores, George Dawes?
Bob gets 7, Ulrika has 8.
Ulrika, superstar. Where did she walk? Is she wearing a bra? Don't know. Well done, Ulrika. Nice one. Well, that brings us to the quick fire round. We don't know how much time we've got, but when the time's up, you'll hear this noise.
You love it!
We really want to see those fingers. Test your buzzers. Well done. Let's
We all
have
got buzzers? All got fingers?
Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Let's have the first question. Who wrote the sitcoms Love, Butterflies and The Liver Birds? It's Ulrika.
Lane Carla.
Nice one.
Where is Dockland?
Tower
Donald.
Hamlets.
Isle of Dogs.
I love dogs as well, but where's Docklands?
Thank you, Arnold. It's a correct answer. Oh dear. Who was the star of Groundhog Day? DLT.
Bill Murray.
Who was the star of Groundhog Day? DLT.
Bill Murray.
Who was the star of Groundhog Day? Forget it. Big round dog. Name a junction on the M2. Lamar.
4.
No, it was 11. Whose autobiography is entitled The Good...
You love it!
Oh, hey! The time's up, so what are the final scores? George does.
Rika was the winner. Rika was the winner. Rika was the winner because she scored 10 points.
10 points!
Well, Team A, you don't leave this area empty-pocketed. Because you won tonight's consolation prize, and here it is. Here's Bob to tell you all about it.
Yes, you've won this beautiful cream cake pecking order deciding unit. This will help you decide and confirm that the chocolate eclair is the greatest of all cream cakes.
Hey?
You see, we've got the...
Well, hang on.
What?
The cream horn should be on the top. A cream horn takes precedence over an eclair.
Don't be crazy.
Yes, it does.
No chance.
Of course it does.
What's the cream horn got going for it?
Well, just look at this lovely light pastry, the cream.
Yeah, but the eclair's got the pastry, the cream, and the chocolate, Vic. You know? Well, that's yours.
Get it,
to keep.
Forget it. Forget the whole lot.
Yeah.
Not bothered.
Hold on, it's a difficult moment. We'll sort that out. We've got one for each of you. So, Ulrika.
I'm not interested now.
All right, Vic. Ulrika, you're tonight's winner. So it falls to you, Ulrika, to choose one of your team to come with me to the karate party.
It's you.
I have to check.
It's Arnold. Thank you, Arnold. Towards my colleague, Mr. Vic Reeves, who should be waiting for you over there.
Hello, Arnold. Now then, what we've got here is 4 veggies. We've got the breadstick, the celery, the cucumber, and of course, my favourite, the marrow.
Marrow!
Lovely marrow.
I've got to eat them up.
No, what you've got to do is karate them all. The gift of karate.
That's right, Ardle. Now, for each of these vegetables that you successfully sever via the gift of the karate chop, you'll get 5 English pounds.
Imagine that.
You imagine that? So if you sever all 4, that's 20 pounds.
All right, right,
That's a kind of sum. OK, now, the thing is, there is a restriction, Ardle. You've only got 10 seconds to penetrate each of these items. OK? Here's a little enticement for you. If you successfully destroy the 4 vegetables within the 10-second period, we'll allow you to select the mystery item to karate, where you can go into a very big money arena.
Yes.
But only if you successfully sever these vegetables in 10 seconds. Have we got 10 seconds on the clock? We have Arnold start severing.
There you go. He's got the celery. Oh, he's got the cucumber.
Bring it right down. Take it right down.
You've got £20. Can you imagine that? That's a lot of money. Now, we're going to double that now. Make it £25.
£25. If and only if you agree to karate chop the mystery item, Ardle.
I'll give it a go.
He's going to go. He's going to go for it. It's Chris Peacock. And we're going to ask you to karate chop Chris's wooden leg. This is for £25, Ardle. Off you go. All the best.
Come on, come on.